Hey guys, this is Mr. Jojo. Today I'll be showing the lightweight championship between Bruce Lee and Nate Diaz. I hope you guys will like it.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. There aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 months. Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz. You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. Stand-up Nate Diaz has graced the octagon. Diaz looks ready to fight. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz. All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Well, what a visual this is. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one, the founding father of modern mixed martial arts. It's hard to simulate his speed and his striking in training, and I think that's something that has been a big focus for the opponent coming in here tonight. Quick with his hands, quick with his feet, and obviously a guy who gets off to a very good start more often than not. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
There it is, no surprise, he gets the early takedown.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Now he's out, the fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Diaz.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Lee gets up, he is back on the feet here. Is how we're doing here. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, you see him land the jab there. I'll use it. Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive!
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing...
Lee gets the double leg takedown. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lee's looking to pass out of the half guard and attaining side control here, but unable to do so.
Oh, right into mount.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Diaz is back in half guard.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Trying to recover full guard there.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Diaz is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
60 seconds.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Lee gets back up again. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
20 seconds left. Right on the button.
Lands another punch to the head.
Oh, strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
What an end to round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Deep breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, there's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent, and as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's giving his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
Big double leg level change.
Nicely done. Diaz gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh, lands a massive left punch there.
Punch got blocked there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, beautifully placed with that lead hook by Diaz. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge in reach. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
Diaz has got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, he might be in trouble here.
Working now to finish off this heel hook. He's got to keep the knee inside of his hips. Cannot allow for him to beat his hips.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Now into his mouth.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Armbar.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Oh, he's submitted.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Diaz. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Getting him out here.
Leaves in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, he's got his back now. Good work from the top here by Lee. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Trying for a submission here.
Oh, that's very deep now. Armbar.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. That strike blocked by Diaz. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Diaz is now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Big left hand.
Oh, nice right hand.
Block that punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, big knee there. Straight to the body by Diaz. Straight punch is good. Lee's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, great block there.
Oh, the kick landed.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Lee gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Catches the, well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday. Catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that kick coming and turning it into his offense.
Diaz is in half guard now. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. He passed the half guard.
Leans back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lee. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Relentless pressure from the top by Lee. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Diaz is in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, great reversal to top position by Diaz. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping to the full guard.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to happen.
But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 2.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes. That was a slick transition. Great shot from the top position.
Lee gets up. He is back on the feet here. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Lee is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Another shot here. Now lands a kick to the body. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Lead kick landed there by Lee. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh!
Lee's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, a nice straight there by Diaz. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. There's a left hand from Diaz. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because
Diaz is trying to lock up on a submission now.
that is tight. He's gonna tug off on here. Oh, man, that was
You need
slick.
to work on this position.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes long. He passes the half. There it is. Now he's running mouth.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Diaz. Lee's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Diaz. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Clean punch right there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Lee's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. 15 seconds. Oh, nice straight there by Diaz. Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and his nose is severely cut up right now. This fight could end at any moment.
He got a cut. He's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. They want you to
All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Lee's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside physician right there. They might stop this fight.
Big shot to the head. Beautiful setup to the leg kick. Guillotine jump. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him, but now he's got to settle. He wants to finish the fight.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on it.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up the punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got it. There, somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's... Oh!
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
What a last minute!
In a ton of trouble right now. Oh, that right hand barely missed.
And that'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Diaz.
West Coast. Nate Diaz gets it done tonight, DC. Big effort from the 209.